Hello and welcome back. Let's first go check out what her problem is with bananas. Well, I can't go this way. Oh, that's not good. There's a hole in the floor. See, and this one looks like a jammer or something. Strange. Ooh, it's the anti-grav stuff. Lateral thinking. Alright. Let's see what you have to work with. So that does nothing? So we need red. We're supposed to do that? I don't really want to jump off. I might die. I just take the long way around. This keeps it open, maybe. Maybe? I think it definitely does. So, blue opens this. Why? Well, let's open it. See what's here. Nothing. Blue over here. This is not a good start, is it? I can take the cube, but I'm not sure if it's gonna change anything, because we can put it on it maybe. Then what? Like, we can't get anything back inside of it here. We can... Ooh. Is that it? Can we do it from here? Yes. All right.
If the language of creation is a kind of melody, maybe that's why we respond to music the way we do. Because we recognize something that can't be expressed in any other way. And when we play music, we participate in something ancient, in an act of creation.
I mean, sure, but we can create other things. It doesn't have to be music per se, right? It's number 7. Okay, let's do number 7 then first. We don't need no tutorials. Watchers not be able to solve this one at all. So that's new. What does it do? Craft shifter. How do I use it? So this opens this. It's probably to get this thing out of there, right? Can I do it through there? Okay. So it's either on or off. Okay. Let's just swap them. So we can try some stuff. So that's right. So okay. So what is this for? Get it up there, maybe? How does it help us? Like, what would we use that for? Like, this now is useless, right? So if we can just get 2 cubes, we can have 1. It's too high. Hmm. That's just in the way? Oh, no, it's not. Is that why? Could be, could be. Oh, might need this thing. So we put cube on here. Put it on there. Yeah, let's see what happens if we use the craft gun on there. All right. Oh, fuck. We should have kept them active. Oh, that sucks. Wait, I'm stuck now. I have actually locked myself. But that's what we're supposed to do. I just forgot to keep things active. Oh, that sucks. Ah. Why give me puzzles I can soft lock? So I could potentially do myself. But I can't because I need a thing. And a thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna reload. Oh, that's annoying. Um... So I should have kept it like this and then picked it up with the right click instead of left. Right click. And put it down. Alright. Now let's do it. And see? If you just forget it, you're just soft locked.
I am so glad I'm not in charge of solving these.
Oh, this one wasn't too hard. Oh. Let's go here first. Hello. Hello, Melville.
There you are. Good.
What's happening?
Inside this lab, there's a machine. As usual, I have no idea what it is. Some sort of generator, if I had to guess. When Byron got stuck in the system, it went haywire. It's currently outputting enough energy to power all of New Jerusalem twice. As you can imagine, that's causing quite a bit of interference.
So, what do I do?
You go in there and you switch it off. Shouldn't be hard.
Okay, thanks. Why do I have to do it? Oh, it was the plastic. Or the spider webs. Okay. Oh. That doesn't look good. Error 108. Cannot access energy flow manager. Okay. Error 42. Cannot load profile settings. No other text in it. Error 23. Cannot initiate automatic shutdown. Error 16. Connection lost. Load 4. Load 8. Connection lost. Load 15. Emergency shutdown. Numa system. Initiate emergency shutdown, I guess. Oh. Sure, load ADHM because I know what I'm doing. What? Anthropogeny. A text adventure. Play? You wake up in an impossible place, knowing nothing. Look around. You seem to be in a labyrinth of ancient, crumbling walls. Beneath you is an altar of some kind, as if you were a sacrifice. The sky above you is perfect cobalt blue, and you are startled by its beauty. Reach for the sky. You reach out and touch the sky, finding that it is much closer than it appears and is made of metal. This knowledge makes it no less beautiful, and yet it is not the true sky, the one you yearn for. You have gained knowledge, the world. A cold wind blows through the ruins, and you know without knowing how that it is the wind from the kingdom of Artemis. That name tells me so. It rings a bell, Artemis. I'm not sure. It is the wind that brings with it whispers of mountains glimpsed across the stormy sea and deep forest wrapped in fog, and the long forgotten cities of your ancestors. Explore the labyrinth. You set out into the ruins, apprehensive but curious. There is a strange kind of beauty here, the beauty of decay. You must be careful not to imbibe too much of it. Suddenly, an echoing voice speaks to you. Emergency shutdown settings, access denied. It intones error 1C and so on. Sting of death, what? This corruptible must put on incorruption. Okay. This corruptible. Towards them, leaving the lost children of Hephaestus behind you. You step out onto a vast plain under a setting sun. Night is falling now, and you can see the lights of distant fires on the slopes of Olympus, but you are not ready to ascend. Only once you have found all 3 sigils will the path to the divine flame be open. A path leads to the south, to the buried sea, another leads north to the garden of Hesperides. Journey to the buried city. The buried city lies to the south. It was once a place of great wisdom. Philosophers of old strolled on its walkways, debating the nature of virtue and the soul. Now the sands of this desert have claimed its streets, and even its famed temple upon its hill is slowly eroding. Call out to see if anyone is there. A copper fox comes scurrying from the ruins. Its eyes are rubies, and a flame seems to flicker deep within them. How may I help you? The fox says, its voice ancient and wild. Ask about emergency shutdown. Not now, not here, the fox says. Pandora is watching us, but I can help you when the time comes. Ask for a sigil. The fox smiles, its alabaster teeth sharp and gleaming. You are supposed to earn the sigils. Say that you deserve them. Deserve? The fox laughed. Perhaps. Access denied. A copper fox comes scurrying from the ruins. Its eyes are rubies and the flame seems to flicker deep within them. How may I help you? Okay. Ask for a sigil again. Say that your quest matters. It does, the fox says, but only because you choose to believe in it. There is a great power in that belief. Journey to the garden of Hesperides. Your journey is interrupted by a frightful burned figure standing alone in the sands of the desert. Access denied, it screams. Error 1C. Bite. Warning, output max perimeter X blah blah. Now just the nymphs lead you to a place where the crowns of the brass tree seems to grow together, forming a kind of chamber strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of this chamber grows a smaller tree made of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grows a single golden apple. Ask the nymphs about the apple. This apple, they say in unison, their eyes aglow, confers the gift of deathlessness and true wisdom. Many heroes and not a few villains have come to claim it, but all faltered in the final step, for you must know that deathlessness reveals the mortality of the world, and true wisdom its unending folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves? 5358. Oh. Say that you are strong enough to bear it. You do not have this knowledge. Explain that the world needs you to succeed. You speak wisely of the world, and you are right, the nymphs say. But do not forget that you are a human, and you cannot bear this burden alone. You have gained a sigil, journey to Olympus. Suddenly, the voice of the Sphinx, her golden wings, her shadow casts, and everything else is in hex. Initiate emergency shutdown. No, you must not do this. Pandora commands you. I have stopped you for a reason. If you complete your quest and ascend Olympus, everything will burn. Point out that Pandora is destabilizing the whole system. Pandora hesitates. Then she sighs. You speak the truth, creature of clay. Even I cannot use the flame wisely. Okay. Did we do it?
The flame is not yours to wield, creature of clay. Touch it, and you will burn.
This is new. So lasers go off when the circles overlap. You need to shoot them with red and blue. Oh, interesting. Is this it? Is there no other terminal? Oh, there is. From Tekla 3. From Tekla to Athena. Beloved founder, Mayor Hermenebis has done much to bring your vision to life. We have almost reached the goal. Sadly, there are still those who refuse to believe. They want to spread their filth across this world, defile all that is beautiful and that we are meant to protect. Hope that when we fulfill the goal, you will return and change their hearts, or cast them out, if there is no other way. Praise Tekla. Zoljarbolt. Noma Project 9. 4,700 to 5,206 breakthrough. Quadrupled size of primary sight device. Trials 5,207 until 5,398. Energy output exceeds expectation. Contained singularity. Trials 5,299 and 5,357. Must revise safety protocols. Halting main device tests until some hex. Okay. L1C Byron. From Lives of the First Companions by Randolph. Byron, from the very beginning, was most similar to Athena and Cornelius. His enthusiasm and wit did much to keep the people from losing hope during the challenging days when New Jerusalem was still young. Where others saw failure and defeat, Byron saw obstacles that could always be overcome through intelligence and hard work. He fervently studied the teachings of the progenitor and often regaled his friends with fantastical stories of what the world could one day become. When the conflict between Atrahasis and Sung-Chung San turned violent, the first such incidents in the history of New Jerusalem, and still at the time of writing, one of the very few such cases, it was Byron who intervened, counseling restraint and forgiveness. He was unwilling to fully blame either side for what happened, instead emphasizing the extreme stress both parties had been under. Irrational behavior is frequently the result of a perceived lack of viable options, he argued before the assembled citizens. While both Atra and San clearly behaved incorrectly, the ultimate source of the problem is the situation we placed them in, of having to do too much with too few resources. The escalation of the conflict occurred because both were doing their best to achieve their goals. That's not terribly fair, pitting them against each other like that, is it? That said, I do suggest we acknowledge that they are both hot-headed idiots and make them apologize. Aftermath of New Alexandria disaster, Byron argued unsuccessfully for the rebuilding of the colony. Miranda, if Byron mattered so much to you, why didn't you tell him where you were? I would have loved to have an older brother. Athena failed to load comments. Yeah, why did Cornelius not stay with them? That is somewhat strange.
You know, dealing with this hyper-advanced technology is quite challenging enough without the place also being bloody haunted.
Did you figure out anything else about a generator?
When I said it was outputting enough energy for 2 new Jerusalems, I wasn't kidding. It really was. And no emissions of any kind. I'd have to run more tests, but it seems like a perfect power source.
But it was going, in your words, bananas.
True, but that was user error.
Fair enough.
Anything can be used badly. Pellegrino once almost killed himself with a bucket. But I'm pretty sure I could idiot-proof this thing if they let me. Oh well, we'll see.
I'm sorry, Melville. Ooh, what's that? Is that a special one? Yes, let's do the special one immediately. Ooh, it's a orb. Okay. Okay, let's do the special first, and I'll try to remember to go there. It's gonna lead us away, and then we're just gonna have to like walk all over the place. Stow away. What does this do? Oh, is it like it has to be here and not like some angle? Okay. Oh, this way. Well, can try it. Oh. Where is this line coming from? Is it just the wall itself? I think so. So we need to open this. And then this. But if we can take the thing. So maybe do this. Oh, we go boink. Okay, that seems to have worked. And what stops us from... Oh. What stops us from doing this? Okay. Can we take the fan? We can. I mean, I think we can also take the thing itself, right? Can't we? Oh no, because we have to... Wait, why did I... Wait, what I... No, but I can take it if it's up there. It's the only thing I have, right? Don't see any other crafting, so... Either this thing or that thing, I assume. How would I get this up? Think it won't let me grab it. No, I can take it. Okay, so it's probably a cylinder. How would I get the fan up there? I mean, can I do it the same way? No. Can't grab it. Okay. So this all makes sense, right? And put the thing over there, the cube over there. I can like launch it. I can launch myself. I can launch something in my hand. How do I launch the fan? How do I grab the fan? This is the only panel I can see. Not missing one, am I? Maybe there's another one I can't see. Doesn't seem like it's a thing. Are we sure? This didn't do anything. Other than just opening the door. No, that just opens the door, okay. How do I get the fan up here? Come on. Let's put it as low as possible. Okay. That's pretty clever. That one is lower though. So maybe, actually no, I wanna see. So this one comes to my nose, chin, mouth somewhere. And this one comes from, maybe, shouldn't have thought they were both the same height. I wanna try that now. Okay, so I could have just picked it up. Okay. The ball. Okay, I didn't forget. Nice. So, I'm assuming we're gonna have to jump a lot. Oh my god, this messes with my head so much. You have no idea. I can't jump, can I? Oh, double space. Disengage. Alright. Trying to show me something? So I'm just looking at it, but maybe it's guiding me through something? Oh, it's another one of those chains. Sneaky. Okay. Thanks. Let's solve this one. Spider web. So this is number 2. Need blue here. I'm assuming we're gonna have to put blue up there somewhere. We have one of them. Okay. We're gonna get stuck. Oh no, we have a ladder here. Okay. blue to blue. Is it right? Yes, easy. I mean, if we're here, we might
I've
do
known
this.
Byron since day one. I was the first to be born with upgrades from the original Soma design, and he was the first to volunteer to upgrade his existing body.
Yeah, he was a big supporter of upgrades. Deliberate evolution, he called it.
Athena and Cornelius were very kind to me. And so was Byron, but he also made fun of me. And oddly enough, that made me feel more like an equal than anything the others said.
Oh, here it is. Think we're close. Not really something I
Utopia
needed.
is impossible, but the future that is possible will seem like a dream to those who are alive now.
I do wonder if we can solve the environmental puzzle again. I mean, I wonder again, not if we can solve it again. Mountaineer. Blue up there. So this thing is supposed to teach us, right? Oh? Where does it come from? Oh, it's right there. Okay. These ones feel very easy compared to the other ones. Like even the special ones didn't take that long to solve. Not sure if it's a good or bad thing. Upward migration. So red. So we just have to be up there, right? Here's one of them. And here is a second one. Maybe we need to put one here. So, and then we go like this. Go hop. Hop. And we put it down. And then we go on top of it. Like this. No. Wait, why not? Is it just a bad angle? We just have to a bit more. No? Definitely not from that side. Not sure why we need that side. Oh. It's here. Okay. I made a boo-boo. It's fine. I do have to link them still though. So let's link them first because we know which one has to go where. So one has to go here and one has to go there. Or here. Can we reach that? No. And not there. So one has to go here. Alright. So you are gonna be linked to this one. And you gonna be linked from this one to this one. There we go. So now we can put fuck. Somewhere in the middle maybe. Let's go. Oh. Seems fine. Seems fine. Now we go. Somewhere there. Yoink. Alright. You somewhere there. You somewhere there. And then you somewhere there. And ching. Nice. I kind of like these ones. These are pretty cool. New interface available. The Talos Principle 1961. Digging through the archive, I was surprised to discover that there is a movie based on the Talos Principle, an international co-production written by Robert Harrison Blake, a pseudonym for an unknown screenwriter, and directed by a young Sergio Leone. It stars Peter Ustinov and Stratton of Stagiaire, Zero Mostel as his comedic sidekick Nico Manches, and Angel Aranda as the earnest Amintas. It's not a realistic biography of Stratton, but a kind of sword and sandal fantasy epic that culminates in Stratton building a replica of the mythological robot Talos to defeat the war-crazed Spartans. That part is fun and surprisingly well done for its tiny budget, but the movie also contains a number of fascinating dialogue scenes inspired by Stratton's work. Ustinov as Stratton has a line in I really liked. There are always hard times in human history, Amnitas. Do you think we are the first to be besieged by enemies? Or to doubt the wisdom of our allies? But while yesterday is set in stone, a better tomorrow is always within our grasp. That's fascinating. Thank you for sharing. How weird is it that this film is not better known? It's what Trevor said in that audio file 1K found. Great art isn't always appreciated in its own time. It's not like people particularly loved Sutton himself, but we can appreciate it now. Battery issues. Sorry to be a grump, but what's going on with our battery tech? I have my battery replaced just a couple of years ago and it's already constantly in need of recharging. I can't spend half my life in sleep mode. Is this really what we're coming to? This is exactly what we're coming to. Battery ingredients are rare. We can't scavenge further without building outposts. Herman shut down the mine project. What did everyone expect? You should learn to live with less. Sleep mode is a great time to meditate and think about our place in the universe. Do you really need to be active all the time? Let's not start a panic about a minor technical issue. Mistakes happen, Stolo. Please talk to Pellegrino or Neetu about getting a replacement, which I'm sure will work a lot better. A matter of taste. Witnessing all this incredible technology discovered by the expedition has given me an idea for something we could do if we had the resource and energy. Are you ready for this? Taste buds. Seriously, how have we gone far so long without something our ancestors considered so essential? Don't you want to know what pizza tastes like? What it's like to eat chocolate? To have an apple? What it deals with fizzy drinks? I mean, come on. Sounds fun. The sheer range of new experiences. It's almost overwhelming just to imagine it. Please, please, please let it happen. Why change ourselves when we are what we were meant to be? You know we're all upgraded, right? This isn't our original design in the first place. And what's next? We start killing animals again just for the pleasure of tasting them? We cover the earth in fields like our ancestors did? Subjugate the natural world for our own greed? Want to know what frogs taste like? Enriching our conscious experience makes the universe more aware of its own splendor. Seems like a waste of effort. Tekla is right, this will lead us down a path. Yes. Thank you, 1K. I hope you all understand I'm not opposed to pleasure, but I think there are many pleasures we can discover without the limits of New Jerusalem, without causing harm to the world around us. Within the limits of New Jerusalem. Okay.
Come on, out with it. What's the problem?
I know you're very busy, but you need to pay more attention to what's happening. Everything's slowing down. People are losing track of the bigger picture.
They're still traumatized by New Alexandria.
It's more than that. When I organized the last expedition, I had real trouble finding volunteers. There's no enthusiasm for the outside world anymore. They want to look away from history, pretend there's no past and no future. I'm really worried, Athena.
Okay. I promise I'll look into it as soon as I'm done with this.
I don't know. I think the project didn't go as planned. Like, it should never have even been made to begin with. And I'm starting to feel like that's what the Talos Principle 2 is trying to show us. That it just wasn't a good idea. Oh, we need both open. What? Okay. That's a grafting. That is a jammer. So maybe we can put one on here and jam the other one. But I still need two to pick up a one. Oh, I think we're not meant to. But how can we get it? Okay, let's try it. Let's do this. And then we do. Oh, I don't know, something like this. We go yoink. Oh, and so now we no longer need this one, but we need this one. Also, oh right, we need to take the rat. This one can be opened without a jammer. So we need to put this one down and step on it. So we do need a jammer. Alright. Try and swap them both, I guess. Yoink. And the other one. I think this is it, right? Like this one has to be here, but we first need to jam this. Like that. So then we take this, put it here. There we go. Hop. Now we can put this in. Put that in. We don't need a jammer anymore. Oh. We do need a fan. And the fan we can only get by picking up the thing. Oh, right. Alright. Pick it up. Put it in here. And oh, we have to swap these two first. So we need a fan, or at least this one to be here, like this. I think that's it, yes. So now we can swap this one out for this one. And we can power it. Yoink. That was cool.
The particle clouds continue to be exactly the same.
we did 7. Still looking for one of the, Hello, Alcatraz.
What can I do for you?
No, I don't. I don't really care for text adventures myself. Recycling. Okay. Oh, let's grab the cube. So again, like, if I accidentally, like, push the cube over and then I'm stuck, right? What does this all do? So blue, where is blue? Blue was on the other side here, wasn't it? Yes, it's here. Okay. So I could put blue up there actually. Maybe that's even the idea. That works. Okay. And I need one more thing, probably that cube specifically. Oh, I see. Boink. Now we can take this and put it there. Now we can take this, put it there. There we go. Easy peasy. Oh, it's on a terminal. Oh, and I saw more things in the background. How it was before. From JJ Nekalambi's Akiba to Antarctica. Moments of transition and revelation. My great-grandmother lived to be 108 years old, retaining her sharpness of mind to her last day. A couple of months before she died, I interviewed her for my podcast. At the end, I asked her the same question I asked every guest: what is something you wish everyone understood? She thought about it for a while, and then she said, how it was before. She tried to explain how much time she spent every single day on utterly mind-numbing activities, like hauling water from the well, and how radically everything changed when their area was finally connected to the electrical grid. Before, there was no time to live, she said. No time to be free, only work, work, work. I countered by saying that there didn't seem to be much time to live now either, but she laughed derisively. I had no idea what work really meant, she said. Young people were weak and feckless, and that's why we let the corporation exploit us. Slightly unnerved by her harshness, I asked her if she missed anything about that time. Old photos. Our village seemed idyllic to me, but my grandmother squashed any romantic notions I might have had. The past is bad, she said with some finality. Let it be. Miranda, so many thousands of generations of suffering, even a single life full of tragedy seems outrageous and unacceptable to me. That's why we have to make it have meaning. Return to Monkey. From the Book of Annotated Internet Comments by Eustathius. I just think people are dumb, like relentlessly fucking stupid, absolute fucking morons. Human history is a fucking clown show from beginning to end. The average person, just a slobbering buffoon, bumbling through life like a drunk gorilla in a fucking China shop. Breaking stuff left and right, throwing shit at the walls, and never understanding a single fucking thing that happens. I mean, just look at this shit. At this fucking software putting asterisks where swear words would be. People are afraid of fucking words like they have magic powers, but the real world shit that is fucking ruining their lives, that's fine, because they're too fucking dumb to do something about it. Return to Monkey, brother, we never fucking left. A curious inversion. The return to the medical state of a monkey is usually portrayed as a material return to earlier stages of development, but here the author instead portrays it as a mental state that has never been surmounted. Miranda. I would like to meet Uncle Eustathius one day. He sounds like someone who is always curious about everything. Failed to load profile and failed to load comments. Founding 8. Hypatia's Journal 8 from Hypatia's Journal Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem, Day 421. The first new human arrived today, calls herself Arcady. After Chernyshevsky, spirits are still dampened by the loss of Yemo. Spirits are still dampened by the loss of Yemo, but everyone is making an effort. I feel a little sorry for him. He's still so curious, jumping at shadows and staring up at the sky at night, just like I used to do. And here we are, a bunch of grouchy old humans that have seen it all and are weary and tired and sad. I wonder what he makes of it all. But be that as it may, we're making good progress on the new living area, although Arcady will have to use Yemo's old quarters for the next few weeks. See, there's something in the background here.
Today, for the first time, I synthesized life. It was just a unicellular cyanobacterium, but the sheer complexity of even such a simple organism is breathtaking. Creating it from pure energy, I was filled with a sense of awe and majesty. A sense that what I was doing was sacred. It made me think about the enormous power of life. 2.5 billion years ago, these simple beings terraformed the entire planet, creating the oxygen that underlies the Earth's incredible biodiversity, wiping out thousands of other species, but making the future possible.
I mean, isn't that what life on Earth is about? It's going extinct. South. From Miranda to Athena and Cornelius. Larger organisms from the northwestern plains are already moving into the rivers. I've seen frogs and dragonflies. The lost generations of plants has really taken root, no pun intended, and is slowly transforming the desert. And yesterday, a bunch of seagulls showed up. With some more work, we could apply this anywhere, including Mars or Mercury or somewhere much further away. We could transform a lifeless rock into a place teeming with life. We could make millions of dead worlds come alive, Miranda. Irrationality. An irrational species, from Enlightenment on the Principle by V.A. Malik. Human beings are deeply and inherently irrational, the claim goes. And on some level, it's hard to disagree. The most human behaviors are irrational and in a sense unnecessary. As animals, we don't need to write poetry, pray, or even observe the stars. But to view human history as largely irrational is to get it backwards. The problem with human history, the pragmatic everyday realities of mere survival to the cold logic of global realpolitik, is that it is in fact ruthlessly rational. Far too little space for irrational things like kindness or inspiration. Those who imagine that a return to more rural, traditional form of living would be a romantic turning away from the tyranny and reason forget that there is no one more brutally rational than the farmer. It is the city that allows us the romance of the countryside. It is technology that allows us to appreciate nature. The purpose of reason ultimately is to build frameworks within which we can be irrational. I do think people are irrational, but it's not necessarily a bad thing, right?
After we talked about science fiction, Alex gave me a book. Her favorite book, a novel called Athena. It's not exactly what I'm used to reading, but it's pretty good. And it really made me wonder how we're going to be perceived if this project works out. Are we going to be mythologized? Is Alexandra going to be this distant mythical figure instead of the real, funny, human person that she is? It's hard to imagine that we'll all have been dead for hundreds of years. Man, I'm scared. I'm really scared. I don't want to die.
Nobody does. I mean, it's kind of like a thing, right? If you'd want to die, then you wouldn't live, and so you wouldn't reproduce. So it makes sense that you evolutionary don't want to die, right? The same thing when they say like, oh, when you have a child, you will love it and it's gonna be the most beautiful thing in the world and blah blah blah. Well, yeah, obviously, because if you didn't think that, then we wouldn't be here, right? Oh, what's this? What is that? How do I get there? What? How would I get there? No clue. Okay. Let's do this one. Question block. Question block? Okay, question block. Okay, what do we have? So we have to go in there. It's gonna be like one of those jumpy boys again? Okay. Well, I guess that's how we have to do it. Okay, that would move us up, right? Wait, why is it so high? Wouldn't that be funny? If I could move myself. No. Okay, that doesn't work. Huh. I think that would be the idea. But guess not. Okay. Okay, I'm stumped. So I would definitely assume, or at least definitely think, that we get the cube in there, put it on here at least. But then again, why? Because we can just go in here. Maybe to get an angle on that thing, and then we need the cube inside to jump on here. But it's deliberately not as slow as this one. Get it off. It just doesn't go high enough. Okay, that seems to work. This got us here. So we can put this one in here. So this one is the way that we did it the first time, but didn't really happen. Okay. Because you can just boink it with our head. Seems to have worked. Oh, there's still a... There's still a question mark over there. Go check it out real quick. Ooh, statue.
Let us consider the city. What is a city? It is not a gift from the gods, nor the product of nature. Unlike a mountain or a river, it is something that must be built through the deliberate arrangements of material by a mind imposing order on the world. And it is built to serve a purpose. To that end, it has roads and fountains and walls. And to the same end, it has laws and leaders. And though each city is built according to a different plan, all cities must serve their purpose, or they will fall and become ruins. Therefore, we may conclude that a city is also a kind of machine, constructed to improve the life of its citizens.
Well, yes. Lift 08. Let's listen to it while we
On my
go
last
to the gate.
return to New Jerusalem, I perused the latest artistic offerings and found myself deeply disappointed. There is nothing more despicable to me than an artist who pursues the appearance of morality. Moral art is trash, garbage, not even good enough to be used as wallpaper. If art is a religion, then morality is for those who want to be seen in church. True art is for those who believe. Art must be ecstatic, a work of revelation, created in pursuit of the truth, no matter where it leads. An artist must be an agent of chaos in times of order, and an agent of order in times of chaos.
Strange view, must say. Alright, so this is the only possibility. So it's gotta be this. No? No? Okay. And you? Alright. Oh, it goes back. What is this? There we go. Oh, directly into the room. Okay. Where do we go? Do we just go straight up? Are they all the same?
The philosopher Straton of Stagira had little respect for the gods, and instead placed his faith in Prometheus. Driven by hubris, he asked questions that must not be asked, and revealed secrets that should have remained hidden. It is said that for these offenses, he was put to death by the people of his city. Can you see the folly of his actions?
No. It's never folly to pursue the truth, even if there's a cost.
Why do you believe that the truth is worth more than a life?
The value of a truth is axiomatic. The truth is the only foundation a future can be built upon. The world needs the truth more than it needs one life. I don't, but I believe it was Stratton's choice to make. Living without truth is not living. I mean, it depends on what truth, right? Yeah, I believe it was Stratton's choice to make.
And what when it is the lives of others that are at stake? When your pursuit of the truth may burn down their world, not only yours.
It may be necessary sometimes, yes.
And who are you to make this decision?
I am the one who has been forced by history to choose. Yes.
Those who put Straton to death thought likewise. Did they not have another choice? Consider this as you approach the flame.
I mean, I do have a choice, but even
that
if
was
we
surprisingly calm, given how aggressive Pandora has been elsewhere. I didn't think she'd even want to talk to you.
I've toyed with the idea that the entities might be epiphenomenal in some way. Instead of causing the changes in the system, maybe they just respond to them.
I mean, sure. I forgot what I wanted to say. Shit. South Tree.
I remember when I was quite young, I was having trouble figuring out what I wanted to do. I wanted to see the outside world, but even back then, that wasn't really encouraged. I ran into Byron on Jameson Avenue, completely by accident, and I was too nervous to talk to him. I mean, he was one of the first companions. But he noticed me, and we started talking, and he was really encouraging. Introduced me to Garrus, and took me along on an expedition to the quarries in the mountains. Whatever flaws he may have, Byron cares about people. He changed my life.
Yep. That's Byron in a nutshell.
So what I wanted to say was that oh, it's the desert. Like, we don't really have a choice. Right? And even if, like, seeking our truth will destroy our little side that we have.
So, here it looks like there should be an anti-gravity elevator, but it's locked down. I'll need you to connect to the data stream again. I'm really sorry, 1K. I know it's a big risk. I wish this technology wasn't so bloody unstable.
Oh, it's okay. But so, anyways, that was it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.